Hey, and welcome to this bonus video, which is just a part 2, if you like, to the fantastic Hornby TTS sound tornado we have over there. Now, if you've watched that review, you may recall that I mentioned as having technical difficulties in that we were trying to use the Hornby DCC Select, which is now pretty out of date and incompatible with lots of different DCC features. It turns out that it doesn't work very well with TTS sound, or at least in this case it doesn't seem to. At the moment I have the Bachmann Easy Command controller plugged in, which again is very basic. It's Bachmann's entry-level controller. If I just quickly show you, here we go. You can see that it's a very basic controller. There's nothing particularly fancy about it, and of course, because there's no digital screen, you're limited to the control of 10 units as far as I know. However, the important thing is it works. Look, if I just hit function and the function light starts flashing, I can then pick number 1 and it's playing as the background steam sound. Now whilst it's still in function mode, I can activate something else, such as one of the whistles. But just like the just like the Hornby one, you have to then deactivate it. With fancy ones like the Gauge Master or the Lens, you don't. They do that automatically. But with these basic ones, you have to switch them off. So this is all very fine. I mean, I can switch on the blowdown sound, and then switch it off again. And of course, whilst it's playing sounds, I have full control over its movement. There we go. Fantastic. However, this all completely changes when we swap the controller for the Hornby DCC Select. Jump cut. So, here we are with the Hornby DCC Select plugged into the track over there, as you can see, powered on. Yeah, things change completely now. The loco is currently set to number 3, and if I get it to move, it won't. Oh, no, it will. There we go. Yes, it's really, really slow. If I pick a different direction and then give it a bit of thrust, yes, it is. It's moving. So what's the problem, you might ask? Well, trust me, there are problems. Let's bring on the sounds. So we have to hold down function and press number 1. Again, everything seems okay. Yeah, we've got sounds. This is what happened the other day. And we should still have movement. Yes, we do. However, the problems arise when you want to change something. At the moment, the acceleration value is set to 15. Watch what happens when I change it to 10. So I'm going to hold down functions, no sorry, not function select. Function and, I think it's the left arrow, isn't it? There we go, so I'm going to put in number 10. Right. Nothing. Nothing at all. Okay. Oh, no, it is moving. Can we bring on the sounds? No. We've definitely got number 3. That's definitely the correct one, right? So let's just try again. Yeah. Yes, it's quite responsive as well. That's not too bad. It's like the programming has actually taken effect. But I want to give it some sound now. I want some background sounds. That's number 1. No. I never changed the deceleration value as well. Let's just do that one. So hold down that one and that one. Let's punch in number 10. And the sounds have returned. I didn't want that to happen now. Can I just turn those off, please? No, I said off, please. I definitely want them off. Okay, fine. Well, if you're going to insist on playing the sounds, could I at least have the whistle, which is number 4? No. And it gets even more annoying, folks. Watch what happens when you put another locomotive onto the track. Okay, everyone say hello to the Class 08. Class 08, say hello to the whole world. Things are going to get even more interesting now. Watch, I'm going to tell the tornado to play its whistle again. Try again. You see, it works. Now let me deactivate the sound again. Okay, so I've turned the whistle off. But watch, I'm going to take the Class 08 off, okay? Definitely no track there, definitely not on the network. Whistle! Nothing. Nothing, nothing, tra-la-la. Nothing at all. So, I'm going to put the Class 08 back on again. And pay attention. What the? I mean, this is exactly what happened the other day when we reviewed the locomotive. We spent half an hour, probably more than half an hour, fiddling around with this. It's just ridiculous. It gets even worse. Let me just take that off again. I want the tornado to back up a little bit, so I'm going to select reverse and then give the controller a little bit of power. It's not moving. It's not doing anything. It's totally ignoring me. But watch what happens when I put its best mate, the Class 08, on. Oof. Isn't this ridiculous? It will do everything you ask it to, so long as there's another DCC locomotive on there. An older one. Can anyone explain this? I'm going to get it to play a different sound. And then get it to move forward. Right, but then watch what happens when I take the Class 08 off again, which is a bit fiddly. Right, okay, the Class 08 is off again. Carry on moving, please, tornado. Except it doesn't want to. It's totally and utterly ignoring me again. Apologies for Mad Max driving past again. I don't know what the fascination with big bore exhausts is, I really don't. No, nothing at all. Nothing at all. Can I get it to play a whistle? Can I get it to play... number 2, that's a nice whistle. No. I'll just do it again, just in case. No. If I put the Class 08 back on... and then get it to play the whistle. Oh. It wasn't even supposed to play that one. It's like there was a delay. It's like either the controller was remembering it or the locomotive was remembering it. But the Class 08 had to be there in order for it to actually work. Do you get this? I don't understand this. This makes no sense at all, and this is exactly what happened the other day. Basically, the DCC Select here is out of date. It isn't actually NMRA compliant. Now, I have heard that you can flash the ROM in here. You can update it. You can update the firmware, and that might solve the problem. But I will have to look into that and then make another follow-up video. For now, this this DCC Select is going to be put away because it's just obviously not good enough for my reviews anymore. So it's true, I am going to be buying a proper controller, proper DCC1 controller. The only reason I haven't done it yet is because they're quite expensive. The one I want is about 280 quid, and the layout's nowhere near ready for that yet. I don't want to spend 280 quid on a controller and then as my layout needs it, a new one comes out, rendering my £280 controller pretty useless and out of date. That's the only reason I haven't bought one yet. But I think I'm going to have to get one somehow, aren't I? I'm going to have to get hold of something that's much better. It's clearly time to make an upgrade. So I shall look into it and find some sort of compromise. For now, the Batman Easy Command, as basic as it is, and as ugly as it is, does a fantastic job. It's going to be the controller of choice. As I say, the locomotive is beautiful. There's nothing wrong with the locomotive at all. As far as I can tell, it definitely seems to be the DCC Select. And as for what's going on with the Class 08, I genuinely haven't got a clue. So I just thought I'd make a video on that and show you. You can see how it was too much to put into a video that was also a review. It needed a video of its own. So that's that basically. So yeah, fantastic locomotive. Absolutely stunning. Seriously, I'm keeping it. Just make sure you've got a good controller.